Hey Brandon, what time is it?
I don't know, all these watches are off right now. We got this day date with the wrong time, we got this IWC with the wrong time. Let's learn how to set the time. Welcome to Crown and Caliber How To. I'm Brandon, and I'm here to teach you the how-to on all the basics of watch collecting. Everything from setting the time to sizing your bracelet, so you can safely take care of your precious timepieces. So you might be wondering why we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 watches here on the table. Well, that's because you set the time differently on different watches. So today we'll be showing you how to set the time on your watch. Sounds pretty simple, right? But if you do it incorrectly, you could potentially damage your watch. In this video, we'll show you how to set the time on a time-only watch, watches with dates, and lastly, a day-date complication. Of course, there's way more complex watches out there, such as annual calendars and even perpetual calendars, but those require quite a bit more explaining, so we'll save that for a future video. Let's start with a simple time-only watch, like this one. First, you'll want to pull out the crown. Now, with a lot of watches, the crown will just pop out, but with some, you'll need to unscrew it by rotating it counterclockwise. Once the crown is pulled out, you can maneuver the minute and hour hand by rotating the crown, which will move the time forward. A good practice is to set the time moving forward instead of backwards, since moving the hands backwards can put extra stress on your gear train, causing it to wear faster. Not a huge deal, but over time, not so good. So that's time only. Now let me put my watch back on and we'll do the time on a watch with a date function, like this one. There's generally two different types of watches with dates. You have the quickset and the not quickset. Is there a name for that? I don't know. All right, anyways, let's do the one with the non-quickset first. So we'll unscrew the crown here, pull it out to the only position. With a non-quickset date, you'll have to advance the hour hand until the date moves forward. Then, in the case of this specific watch, go backwards to the 9 o'clock position. Then go forward again until the date advances. Repeat as necessary. It can be a pain, but if you actually wear your watch or wind it often, you don't have to do this often. All right, we'll put the Vostok down and we'll move on to the IWC Portofino, which has a quickset date. A watch with a quickset date function will have two different positions when you pull out the crown. The first position is to set the date, and the second is to set the time. We'll start in the second position because we're going to adjust the time first. This is very important. The reason you'll want to do this is because if you set the date while it's near the 12 o'clock position, it could potentially damage your date wheel, and we don't want that. All right, so we've just done the IWC Portofino. Now let's move on to a watch with a day date function, this Rolex day date. So this Rolex day date actually has a quick set date function, but not for the day. Let me show you how it works. We're going to unscrew the crown, pull it out to the second position, and we want to set this watch to Tuesday the 10th at 1:30 p.m. So what we'll do first is adjust the time forward, because again, that day is not quickset. We're gonna adjust the day to Monday. We want it to be a day before our desired date. So we're at Monday now, but we're gonna wanna go to Monday in the PM. We're at Monday at a random time in the PM. So now we'll want to adjust the date by pushing the crown into the first position. Now we're going to go to the 9th, which is a day before our desired date. Remember, we want Tuesday the 10th at 1:30 p.m. So we're at Monday the 9th right now. We'll pull the crown out all the way and then we rotate. So we're at Tuesday the 10th, everything adjusted, but we're still in the AM. So one more rotation. Hour hand passes the 12 o'clock position, and now we are at 1:30 p.m. Tuesday, the 10th of the month. Now, push everything back in, screw in the crown, and you're all done. All right, so we're done with this day date, but the only reason we did this video is because of this watch. This iced out, factory set day date rainbow day date. It is gorgeous, and it happens to have quickset day and date. So let's demonstrate it. Let's set this watch to the same date and time as the other day date, which was Tuesday the 10th at 1:30 p.m. We move the crown into the first position, and then you rotate it clockwise, and look at that. The date is moving. And when we rotate it counterclockwise, the day goes forward. Look at that. So I said Tuesday, so we'll go to Monday, the day before. Now we'll advance the time forward until we get to our desired day and date. All right, so it changed to Tuesday the 10th, but we're still in the AM. We need to be at 1:30 p.m., so we keep advancing it forward. All right, we're in the PM. Now we're at 1:30, Tuesday, the 10th of the month. We're good to go. Push the crown back in, and this beautiful watch is set, and it is coming home with me tonight. All right, so we're all done. Now you know how to set your time, your date, and the date on your watch, so you have no excuse to be late to the next Crown and Caliber how-to video. See you then.